Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. We are descending into the dungeon of Hyrule Castle in the hopes of finding Zelda. Oh man! These guys are so threatening early game. But he dropped a key that we can use to unlock that door down there. But what's here? You got the map. You can use it to see your current position and the rest of the dungeon. Press X. Yeah, the dungeon. An actual dungeon. But this isn't just the dungeon part of the dungeon. It shows pretty much the rest of the castle too. Not quite all of it. But yeah, the blue, like the lit up blue parts, the light blue parts are what we've been to, and the dark blue parts are what we haven't. So yeah, that's the dungeon. So down here we've got some really deep holes that we don't want to fall into. We'll lose a heart if we do that, but we can knock these guys into the holes, which I am very thankful for. That works. We can throw these pots at our enemies to knock them into the holes. Looks like I can't quite push or pull this statue. Some of those you can. So, because of Link's left-handedness and their right-handedness, you want to be at a certain position when you swing your sword at them. So that way you can actually get to them without them blocking your sword with their sword. So this is going to be an 100% playthrough of the game, meaning that I will be collecting all of the items you can, and I will also be visiting every room in every dungeon. It doesn't look like there's anything down there. That's a little strange. But whatever. What's back up here? Oh, I think this is... Yeah, this is just a quick way out of here. After we find Zelda. But the question is, when we find her, will we save her? Will the game be over that quickly? Well, what do you think? Anyways, can't get through the locked door, so we'll head over this way, and we have an enemy and a chest. The enemy drops the key, and in the chest, you got the boomerang. Give it a try. To select an item, press the start button. So yeah, if we pause the game here, we can select from our items here. We'll switch from the lamp to the boomerang. And the boomerang does not take up magic. It can damage small enemies, and it can stun larger enemies. So that's what the boomerang does. So the boomerang would be Hyrule Castle's dungeon item. Every dungeon you go through has an item that you want to find, that you'll almost always have to find. But yeah, see, we can just stun these guys so they can't come and attack us, and we can just wail on them. And they're suddenly much less threatening. This guy, though, got a ball and chain trooper. We could have thrown those pots at him, or we can stun him with our boomerang. And it makes fighting him a lot safer. He really doesn't seem that hard to begin with, but I'm also experienced with Zelda now. You got the big key. This is the master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot. For example, this lock. So we've got Zelda here, and we've got a chest. which has a blue rupee, so 5 rupees. It would have been the third and final, I think third and final. Maybe there's more chests that have the lamp, but yeah, it would have had the lamp in it if we didn't have it already. Thank you, Link. I had a feeling you were getting close. Link, listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all of the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst for my father. The wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? Yes, I do. Alright, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first we have to go to the first floor. Let's go. And we've got Zelda following us. And we gotta make our escape. Why we can't just go back out the front door, who knows? Maybe they got reinforcements, except that they don't, because we have to literally go through the first room in the dungeon in order to get to where she wants us to go. But whatever. Just a minor little plot hole there. She also might not want to walk through Hyrule with all those soldiers around, because we wouldn't be able to get to the place in Hyrule she wants us to go with those soldiers blocking the way. So I guess it's not so much of a plot hole. It actually kind of makes sense. And we made it back up to the first floor, and we're heading to uncharted territory because we've never been to this corner. Our boomerang would be most helpful to us here. I just never remember to use the darn thing. Thankfully, I actually used it once there. But whenever you see an enemy that you don't want to deal with, it'd be a good idea to just throw the boomerang at him right away. Like this guy. There we go. There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to Sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. Leads to Sanctuary. Okay. So up here we've got the throne room. I'm not even gonna bother with those guys. It's not worth it. I don't think there's anything hidden over here. Okay. And I don't think there's anything hidden behind these curtains. But I'll still check. Nope. That ornamental shelf should open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside, and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push it from the left. And you would not have been able to push this without Zelda's help. And, well, there's rats that are trying to hurt us, but yeah, this is lit up for us. I'm not sure if Zelda would have let us go in here if we don't have the lamp. Maybe she would have. But we're technically not even using the lamp as far as the game is concerned. As far as the story's concerned, we are, but as far as the programming, we've got our boomerang out right now. But the lamp can be helpful to us here. Because if we light these, as you see, it makes the room a bit brighter. Oops, I missed. Those lamps will go out after a few seconds, though. As you see, it just got darker. Sometimes in Zelda games, you'll be rewarded for lighting up all the lamps, but I don't think that's the case around here. These snake enemies are called ropes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these lamps are just for lighting up the area. These torches or whatever. Wow, you can't pick rupees up with your sword in this game. Okay. Logically, it makes sense, but I'm used to being able to do that in most Zelda games. There's a Keese, which is a bat-like enemy. It's pretty much just a bat. And this chest contains a small key, which means there must be a locked door ahead. Why else would there be a small key? So there we go, through the locked door. After passing through these sewers, we will be very close to Sanctuary. Let's be careful. Ew, sewers. Well, at least we know that even though Zelda's a princess, she's not too worried about getting dirty. Oh, that red rupee, it was worth 20 rupees, so that is really good to get. Nice good amount of money there. Ah! Disgusting! You know, there's a lot of sewer-type areas in games, and a lot of times they just don't acknowledge what's actually in the sewers. Like, I know there's a part in the first Ratchet & Clank where you go through a sewer area, and the waters actually look clear in the sewers, and they actually treat it like it's a scenic spot. It's like, no, that's not what sewers are like. Alright. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Get out of here, you dirty rat. I don't need to defeat... Okay, I did need to defeat you, because you have the key to go through that locked door up there that I didn't notice. And we have our first cracked wall, which we cannot get through yet. There's two items that can allow you to get through cracked walls. One I'm not going to spoil. The other one is already spoiled for us by those icons at the top of the screen. That blue icon there, those are bombs, and they let us get through cracked walls. So push that block over. Yeah, we got two cracked walls there. And this looks different. Are we at the sanctuary? Looks like some rats made it into the back room. Get out of here. Get out of here, rat! They dropped some good money for some reason. Sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. Well, there's two switches, Zelda. Is it this one? No! Why would you have something like this in the back room of the sanctuary? You have to pull the lever to open the door, press the A button, and hold down on the control pad. Yeah, I just pulled one. Excuse me, princess. Princess Zelda, you are safe. Is this your doing, Link? Yes, it was Link who helped me escape from the dungeon. When I was captive, the wizard said, "Once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open." Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? Yes. Link, be careful out there. I know you can save Hyrule. Meet the elder of the village and get the Master Sword. And this chest... You found a heart container. Your heart level increased. So we can now have up to 4 hearts rather than just 3. And that is that. We have actually successfully saved Zelda. If you've never seen this game before, and you heard me go, oh yeah, you think we're actually gonna save Zelda? You think the game would be over that quickly? Well, guess what? We did save her. But the game's still not over. So yeah, another side note, since I haven't talked about when this game takes place, we already played Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, and Zelda 2 took place immediately after Zelda 1, and you were playing as the same Link. Now we're playing A Link to the Past, which takes place long before those 2 games. It takes place between Ocarina of Time and Oracle of Seasons. And this game, you're playing as a different Link from the other 2 games we've played, because a lot of Zelda games have different Links, like they take place generations apart from each other. So one Link might be a descendant of another Link, and yeah, that's how that works if you're new. But yeah, so that's it for this video. In the next video, we will actually set out and explore Hyrule. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.